Halt! Come no closer! Stop! Stay back! Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach. A fool who paid the ultimate price for ambition. But I would see none fall as I did. You must leave. The book before you is cursed, as are its two siblings. Can't you hear it call to you? Then perhaps you're strong enough to resist their call. If you find them and bring them to the shrine, you might finish what I could not. Please, I beseech you. The books are a darkness that must be erased from the world. The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull, you can collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction. On the shores of Kanathi's Roost, beyond the town of Mistral, it is lit by an ever-burning flame. Should you collect all the tomes, bring them to the shrine without delay. No matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
Whew! Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Now you die.
Not now, not ever.
I'll soon be heading back to my homeland of Somerset. Are you interested? Very good. There's a fair... Not many can ignore the call of the sea. Sure thing, but I'll warn you. Somerset has a way of calling you back. Now, I can take you to the camp.
I just abandoned them. To die. Ah, you stopped. Good. I need help. Well, my expedition needs help. We were trying to recover an artifact from the Lucent Citadel, but we were attacked. I don't know who else survived. I just ran through a portal and wound up here. It's an ancient Daedric fortress buried in the sands of Fargrave. We thought we were the only ones there, but we were wrong. It all happened so quickly. I hope you can help them. Nelatai would know. Nothing escapes her notice. If you think you can help us, please find her. She's wealthy and doesn't care for mortal currency, so I know she'd make it worth your while. If you have any friends, you might want to ask them to join you. I don't know if the expedition is still under attack or what is happening. It could be exceedingly dangerous. The portal is there, whenever you're ready.
I pray you aren't another... Oh, Julianus be praised. A friendly face. It seems the roads are far more dangerous than I was led to believe. We stopped to enjoy the breeze when a crazed brigand came out of nowhere and robbed us. One masked brigand and a pack of horrid beasts as she commanded. Frau Gotha did everything she could to protect me, bless her heart. But the thief made off with my entire dowry. Now I haven't a napkin ring to present to my future bride. She disappeared into the nearby Firelight Cave. Adventurer, if you can recover my 4 dowry bundles, I promise to make it worth your while. Every scrap of silk and muddy jewel could save me from becoming the laughingstock of Skingrad. It took years to negotiate a fair dowry for the Verdullis family's eldest daughter. To come this close to a life of leisure, only for some flea-infested scoundrel to dash my dreams? Please, search Firelight for my dowry. I beg. They are a very powerful mercantile family, and any misstep could spell disaster for my marriage proposal. It's been a grueling year of negotiations between our families. Would you believe I haven't even met my bride-to-be? Absurd, I know, but it's almost more romantic. The tidal forces of commerce leaving us marooned on the shores of love. We've written each other, of course, and beneath the polite formalities, I do believe a moral nurtures a spark of love for me. That's hardly a reason not to get married. My parents built a lumber empire despite hating each other. Of course, without my dowry, none of this matters. Not to press, but even a small portion returned could save my... Please, find what you can of my dowry and I'll compensate you handsomely.
And be wary of the Theriker. They aren't to be trifled with.
Oh, please help! It's all destroyed. Did you feel it, Traveler? The ground shook so hard that what remained of our poor village crumbled around me. I could still hear my neighbor's cry as the roof fell on her. I'm sorry, it's just all too much. Ostomer. It used to be lovely. Then that horrid jungle sprang out of nowhere and drove us out. We wanted to reclaim our homes, but I don't see that happening now. Not with so many dead. Oh, I do hope that nice wood elf found more survivors. Baragon. He came to Ostomer looking for his friend. Greenspeaker Sorlin, I believe he said her name was. After the disaster, he didn't hesitate to help. You should join him. He's looking for survivors and could use a hand. You'll find Baragon on the road outside Ostomer, just to the north of the village. He built a small camp for the survivors. Tell him I sent you. And any aid you can give will be appreciated, Traveler. It's rare to find much kindness in this world. I watched our little village grow from a few tents to actual structures. It was a beautiful place. And then the forest suddenly grew up around us, trees and vegetation bursting through the paved streets and displacing buildings. We fled in terror. No, the forest sprang up months ago. Some of us decided to return, try to reclaim our village from this unnatural jungle. It was going well, too. Then the ground started to shake and what was left of Ostomer started falling down around us. I'm not sure. I was hurt by debris. Then I just started walking. I stopped here to rest. Then you stopped by. Ostomer truly belongs to this jungle now. But maybe you can help any survivors? You and that nice Baragon.
What's this?
Did my betrothed hire someone to retrieve his dowry? How quaint. You should be warned. My beasts don't like losing their toys, and they do love his shiny gifts. Tread carefully, adventurer. I've had my fill of impish fools with childish dreams. Doesn't Grander realize the opportunity I've given him? Why try to recover his bid for my hand? What joy? Help him if you feel so inclined, but be warned. The beasts of Firelight are ravenous. use have I for collars of gold and silver? Contracts be damned. I know my... The Theriker grow restless. We have that in common. It's time we left these woods behind. I had dreams of being a great warden, you know. But these woods have changed. The land doesn't sing to me. Return the dowry to Grander if you wish. I'm leaving all this nonsense behind. I'm certain Grander will wonder whether he was inadequate. Unworthy of my love. And he'd be right. I've tamed beasts and monsters. I'm not here to fight. My family drama put you in danger. I owe you some answers if you want them. A proper introduction, then. I am Amoro Verdelis, Grander's bride-to-be. You can tell him it was me. I'm certain my betrayal will make for quite the waterworks. I harbor no ill will toward the man. Only what he represents. This contract. It's been years since they've taken any interest in my needs. Why would I care for theirs? They've made it plainly clear I wasn't the daughter they prayed for. Too quick to fight, too tough to bend. And still they tried to force me into shape. This cave was once a sanctuary from my parents, before this wild magic twisted it into something cruel. It was my second home, filled with beasts with softer smiles than the ones that raised me. Yes, and the creatures that lived within it, driven wild and feral. I did what I could to calm them, tend to their fear. I had hoped to take them with me, to return the favor and save them from this mess. But I acted too late. I'm not sure. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell Grander's hired aide. Just know it will be far away from here. Beyond the highlands and the overgrowth. Beyond even the reach of my family's wealth. He's one of countless pampered nobles that look at these marvelous, newly grown woods and see only a profit to be made. They have no love for its beauty, and nor do I for their greed. So forgive me for not considering what he deserves. Tell him what you will. I'm certain the scandal won't take long to spread. The Verdelis family's wild child finally making for the hills. I only wish I'd done it sooner. And that I could see my mother's face when she realizes what's happened. That's a pity. Tell Grander I have a sister. A sweet little thing eager for love. But warn him no dowry. Do it right. Court her. They need to decide for themselves, not our parents. Farewell, adventurer. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again.
You've returned in one piece. I hope you gave that brigand your back, and with my dowry in tow. This is still plenty to impress the Verdelis' eldest daughter and secure her hand. I could kiss you, adventurer. Though I suppose I should save that for my bride-to-be. What's this now? Has word already spread of my ineptitude? My abject failure? Has the Verdelis family already dragged my name through the coals? Please, kind-hearted and dashing adventurer, end your silence and tell me. My immoral? What would drive her to steal her own dowry? Surely there must be some misunderstanding. These barbaric acts are far beneath her, let alone the Verdelis family name. At least it explains the warm rush I felt from her commands. Run away. I see. It's strange. I find myself so hurt by someone I never met. Who am I to begrudge someone for wanting greener pastures? I hope she finds what she's looking for. I'll be fine. Mother taught us Namarset men to persevere. Well, I don't appreciate the chosen imagery. I get your meaning. Yes. Though the long road to betrothal is a lonely path, I'll gladly walk it. Thank you, traveler. You've earned this gold as well as my deep respect. I wonder what's to become of this dowry. I could save it for my next bride, or perhaps I could invest it in some sort of capital venture. Father rarely loosens the purse strings for my ideas, so this is the perfect time to prove myself. Yes, of course, a delightful woman. In fact, she was the one who often made the ride out to our lumber yards to collect my letters to Immoral. Are you implying that I should marry her instead? What a novel idea. I'll admit to some relief that our arranged marriage is over. I have always been a bit of a romantic, and this merger by way of marriage was less than ideal. Perhaps I will. A proper courtship. If she agrees, of course. Good news. The adventurer retrieved my dowry. We can continue on to Skingrad as planned. And I promise you both a pint of ale when we get there.
Such a relief. And I'll be able to press and sort out your clothing in time for any balls or soirees.
How generous. A whole drink after nearly losing an arm to a Theriker.
Hey there. Hello. I'm a legionary in the West Weald Legion. Have you had any experience tracking creatures? How would you like to perform a great service for Count Calantius of Skingrad? Recently, the Count's entourage was investigating the nearby devastation when twisted creatures attacked us. The Count escaped, but his pet bear cub, Lord Svendelmore of the Burnt Biscuits, who we just called Burn Biscuit, fled deeper into the region. I promised the Count that I would not return without his pet. Burn Biscuit's probably near where the entourage was attacked. Let me mark it on your map. We should start the search there. I'm sure the Count will provide a reward for your help. We must find the Count's lost bear cub. He's somewhere in the devastated area.
Yeah! Yeah!
Over here, Initiate. Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of... Indeed. She has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as you... Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Daggerfall, along the southern coast of Glenumbra.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
This is fine horse country, friend. Anyone could do well dealing in mounts around here, even me.
Paid opportunities abound. Fight for the Weald!
You return. Tell me, has the assignment been completed? Well done! I'm not squeamish, but the claws and fangs of this unnatural beast make my skin crawl. I'll deliver them to a Legion mage and let them deal with it. Hopefully, they'll tell us much about the creatures. Now, take this with my thanks. You have the look of someone who likes to get things done. Care to help out the Imperial Legion and earn some gold along the way? I need someone to gather venom from crystal jack wasps for our alchemists to study. The foul insects have recently infested Legion's rest. Initial reports indicate that the wasps create venom crystals. Those should be easy to find and transport. These crystal jacks have never been seen in the area, and we have no idea how dangerous they truly are. Studying their venom can help us ascertain that. Just gather a few of the scattered crystals, or take some from wasp corpses. Everything is recorded and official. Now get to it. The sooner you complete the task, the sooner you get paid.
Julianos, help me. This is a logistical nightmare. Please tell me you're here to help. I've been putting out fires across Westweald non-stop, and our forces are wearing thin. I'll gladly put you to work if you're interested. Ever visit Lake Olo to the east? It's a favorite relaxation spot for nobles and our wealthy citizens. Even Count Calantius is known to frequent the location. Well, an aggression of root called Oakenclaw has taken residence in the lake. That's terrible. Have you ever heard a dozen nobles scream and demand action? Or withered under the gaze of an angry count? Take some friends and deal with this threat. Then place these warning bulletins in the area until I can confirm it's safe. Remember, the Legion is relying on you. Moreover, I am relying on you. Please, do not become another problem for me to solve. another adventure.
You. This place is nice. You never... Word of advice. Urges aside.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Stop buying things, sister.
Do you think Kenna should...
My family came to Cyberdale from Hammerfell Century. I have run this...
One of the local merchants sends a
How large is your purse? nothing like a good...
Turnips for the salad. Carrots and pears! That's what I forgot.